let me tell you what we're going to be up to today. We're going to be planting a lot of oak trees.
Hi, my name is Wendy Gladstone. I am the Vice President of Sky Valley Volunteers, Save Chatsworth, Inc. And today we're planting trees. We have a public planting and we're excited about having people out here to put their name on a tree and put one in the ground. That's what we do.
My name's Bob, and we're up at the upper portion of the Sage Ranch, right between the San Fernando Valley and Simi Valley. Today's the planting. We've been raising small oak trees to replace the dying ones. It's planting time.
So that is what you'll end up planting.
I'm Hazel Stedman. I used to work with the Sky Valley Volunteers on a very frequent basis, like about 3 or 4 times a week. But I've now moved to Thousand Oaks, and when I heard they were having a big planting day today, I decided to come out and join them. And I'm meeting a lot of new people and old friends.
My name is Sandra Schlapak, and I'm part of the Sky Valley Volunteers.
My name is Jen Guess. I'm with California Wildlife Center and here with Sky Valley to plant some native trees.
I'm Christina Linhart, and we're planting oak trees, reforesting. There's a lot of beautiful oak trees, but I heard a lot died during the drought. So we're putting more seedlings in.
I think that I'm planting trees for the future, because even though I won't sit in the shade of these trees, with any luck my great-grandchildren might, if warming climate and climate change has not completely wiped out the forest by then.
We started in 2017. We got the idea about doing this from a study that we were doing with some biologists, that there were some bugs from out of the country that were killing trees, that are killing trees still. And so what we're doing is we're planting trees and trying to reforest before all the old ones are gone.
And there's nothing more important to plant, at least in California, than a coastal live oak. And that's what we're doing here. We're going to plant hopefully about 70 to 80 to 100 of them.
It basically takes, once we plant one, it takes basically about 100 years for it to get to the size of these larger ones. And then they live for about 100 years, and then they die for 100 years. And so they furnish environment for animals and insects and birds for those 300 years.
Benefits almost 200 species of insects and birds and fungus and all sorts of things, probably more than any tree, I think, in California. So when you plant an oak tree, and you see some of the mature oak trees around here, the birds, the mammals, the insects, they all benefit from it.
But welcome, it's a pleasure to see you. It's always nice to have kids because they dig doing this, and plus it gets them acquainted with what we're doing and maybe something will stick.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping for.
There you go.
John's the brains behind our whole organization. He has a vision, he has a big vision, and he can see the end goal, and then he can see how to come back and take the steps to get to that goal. We are 5 years into this project and we're doing beautifully.
All this green stuff's going to die in about a month. The only thing that'll be left up here green is oak trees. And this is magic mulch. This stuff will dry out, but it will protect the ground from getting dried out, which is really important.
You're going to bring a tree, you're going to bring a plastic tarp, you're going to bring one of those cages with staples, you're going to bring 2.5 gallons of water. And it's good if you team up, because then somebody doesn't have to carry all that stuff.
Find a pink flag, go for it.
I'm planting this tree in honor of my aunt, Auntie Sunny, we call her. She passed away last week, so this is in celebration of her life.
got the first one done. We can go get another one now.
Yep.
I'm going to anchor it in place with some of these large staples.
My partner Wendy and I started this project about 5 years ago. And we discovered something that we didn't really expect. In the process of planting trees, we found a community who felt the same way we do about the environment. And we've created this marvelous little organization. It's that community that's even more important than the trees, because this community is what's going to keep this thing going for the rest of the century.
We can come back in a couple of years and see how it's doing.
Hopefully, the trees that we plant will be around in another 150 years. That's what keeps me going, knowing that in 150 years, there's going to be a 12-year-old climbing a tree that I planted.